Resident Evil Revelations.
As someone with a hyperactive imagination, suspense horror and yours truly typically don't mix well. To quote Monster Hunter character Kayamba, it's not that I'm scared, it's just that I feel more like, sheer terror. Which is why Resident Evil Revelations surprised me last year on the 3DS. Despite trading off the action-oriented nature of recent Resident Evil titles and returning to the more suspense-filled environment of past games in the series, I found the game to be not quite as scary as I expected. And yes, that includes playing it in the dark with 3D on and a nice set of headphones. Then I booted up the console re-release of Revelations on my 83-inch TV with the lights off and my gaming headset on. Apparently, my more relaxed state with the 3DS version wasn't due to a sudden surge in courage or even the appearance of comedian Conan O'Brien as a key character. It was because of the small display. See, on the big screen, Revelations mutates into a bit of a different beast, and I'm not talking about the new item placement in Infernal mode. All of a sudden, the tension from being trapped within narrow corridors while desperately searching for ammo and health becomes more palpable. For those unfamiliar with the original, Revelation starts you out in the ill-fated cruise ship Queen Zenobia as Jill and partner Parker search for missing hero Chris Redfield. In typical Resident Evil fashion, however, things take a turn for the worse as both find themselves besieged by poor mutated souls and enemies behind the scenes. The game holds up well visually on the big screen for an enhanced portable game port. It's not the best looking game by any means, but looks fine when considering the source material. While still tanky compared to action shooters, I also found the game easier to control with my Xbox gamepad compared to the more cramped controls of my original 3DS. The Wii U controller, on the other hand, takes some getting used to due to the size, though the touchscreen options for items and weapons are a nice addition. You can also play the game on just the Wii U tablet via off-screen mode. Despite having an AI partner, the main campaign continues to be a single-player affair, which can be good or bad depending on your gameplay preferences. You can play online with other folks, however, in raid mode, which also throws in Hunk and Rachel as playable characters. Dialogue, on the other hand, remains a not-so-strong suit for the game, especially when you've got gems such as character Jessica's reference to her sweet you-know-what being on the way. The game environments, meanwhile, mark a return to a more classic Resident Evil, which is good news for fans who prefer something like, say, Resident Evil 4 over the newer crop of games. It certainly helps that the Queen Zenobia is one of the better settings in the series. Granted, Revelations still isn't as scary as Amnesia or Fatal Frame. For a scaredy cat such as myself, however, it's plenty scary enough. Now, unless you prefer playing on the big screen, folks who own the 3DS version may not have enough reason to get the re-release despite the new features. If you've never played the game before, however, and prefer a more old-school Resident Evil experience, then this one's worth a look if you own a PS3, Xbox 360, or Wii U.